How's it going, fellas and also bellas? Today what we're going to be doing is Final Fantasy tier list. Now you might be wondering, hey, why don't you have a real tier list thingamajigger? Well, fuck you, I'm on a mobile device. I do not have a computer. So basically, kill self. Now then, let's get down to business. You already know which one is the best one. It's gonna be the Final Fantasy III remake. Now, I can't honestly just give it a fucking triple S. It's got its own tier. It's got a triple S tier. So we can already get that out of the way. Already out of the way. Now then, let's go on everything else. So let's go with Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1. I mean, it's basic, you know, it's the first one. So I'm going to put it in the C tier. You know, it's very generic. It's the first one. You can kind of base every other one off of it. Now then, Final Fantasy 2. It sucks. E tier. Okay? Final Fantasy 3. Now this one's a very touchy subject because the remake is in triple S tier. So what do I give the original? Well, I'm gonna put it in A tier. You wanna know why? It's because it's like it can't ever live up to its remake's name, but it's also really juicy on its own, but it's not juicy enough to be in the S tier. Now then, Final Fantasy IV, F. Just F. It sucks balls. Final Fantasy V, definite D. I don't know how to type a V, sorry chiefs. Final Fantasy V, definite D tier. The reason it's D tier is because it sucks D, sucks dick. Yes, good. Now then, Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI. I actually didn't play Final Fantasy VI. D tier. Which one is 6? Now then, Final Fantasy VII. Fan favorite. Absolute juice machine. Everyone loved this one. Everyone just praises it so much. Z tier. Fucking sucks cock. Alright. Final Fantasy VIII. Now, this game is universally panned as fairly bad. Now, despite this, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay? Because it is bad, but it does a lot of good. It's kinda eh. It's kinda eh. But it's also kind of you know what I'm saying? It's also that it's got that that just juice, you know what I'm saying? It's got the juice, but it doesn't have the cup. So definite C tier. Now then, Final Fantasy IX. Everyone loves this game. F tier. Final Fantasy X, B. Easy B. Easy B. Everyone knows it's a B. Everyone knows that this game is an easy B tier. Now Final Fantasy X2, A tier. I don't know how to type. Final Fantasy X2, A tier. It takes what is in Final Fantasy X and makes it 2 times better. A tier. Easy. Now then, Final Fantasy 13, negative Z tier. Just negative Z tier. That's gonna be FFX13. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that. Wait, I skipped one. Okay, I skipped 2 actually because I'm a fucking Mongoloid. I skipped 2. I'm sorry, I skipped 2. Final Fantasy XI doesn't exist. Fuck that piece of shit. Final Fantasy XII, E tier. Wait, I think I put too many, but whatever. Final Fantasy XII, E tier. Honestly, I would put it in F tier, but it has just enough juice to give it a little bit of edge. You know, give it a little top up, but not too much. Not too much. All right, now then, Final Fantasy 13. We already put it in negative Z tier. Final Fantasy 13 2, B tier. Now you might be asking, why the fuck are you putting this in B tier? Well, because you have to have a certain level of IQ to understand Final Fantasy 13 2, okay? And not everyone has that. Not everyone has the sauce for their burrito, okay? It's a very fine, delicate burrito, and not everyone has the sauce to put on that burrito. So that's why I'm gonna put it in B tier. Now then, Final Fantasy 13, what is it, Lightning Returns? I didn't play that one, so I'm gonna give that one a C tier. because I didn't want to fucking play that one. Now then, Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Okay, what can I say? It's an MMO. It's an MMO. It's a very generic MMO, but it's an MMO. So it's a definite D tier. How do I spell that one? What is that? Fucking 14 arg. Oh, hey SpongeBob, I've overdosed on ketamine and I'm going to die. Now then, you might be wondering, what the fuck qualifies as an S tier? Well, guess what, baby? It's Final Fantasy 15. I don't know how to put 15. It's Final Fantasy 15. Now, you might be thinking, but the end part is all just generic corridors. All your end part just generic corridors and just go in a straight line. But have you played the DLC, the Duckles, the Dulces, the Dolce and Gabbana? What is it? Dolce and Gabbana? Is that what the brand is called? That one. Have you played? I was like, you don't play a shirt. I'm retarded. Whatever. But it's a definite S tier. Now then, let's go on the extra ones. Final Fantasy IV, After Years or some shit? After Years? Final Fantasy IV After Years? Anybody play that one? Anyone play that one? Z. No, it's not a Z tier. I'm not even gonna put it on there. I don't know if I want to put the extra ones. I mean, I already put the FF3 remake on there, so I might as well. I mean, honestly, all the other remakes are kind of mid B tier, mid C tier. But yeah, that's gonna be my list. If you don't agree with it, you're objectively stupid as fuck. Okay? Thanks for watching.